Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Doucoure is back in full training for Everton ahead of their clash with Manchester City at Goodison Park on Saturday. The French midfielder has been out for around a month since he injured his groin in the 1-0 home defeat against Aston Villa. Lampard will be delighted to have Doucoure back. He hasn't been able to call on him since he took over as Everton manager, but Doucoure back in full training, pictured today on the Everton website, heavily involved, and it's great news. It's great to have him back. We quite simply don't have another midfielder like Doucoure who's mobile and also got the ability to get in the box and get a goal as well. So it'll be interesting to see how Lampard uses him on Saturday. Will he go to a three-man midfield with him, Alan and Donny van der Beek? But great news for the squad and for Frank Lampard that Doucoure will be back. The website also said that Ben Godfrey has stepped up his rehabilitation. There's images of him outside on the grass kicking a ball. That was after his hamstring injury. He's been out for 3 weeks. 3 weeks since he got injured after 10-11 minutes of Frank Lampard's first game. So it'll be good to get Ben Godfrey back as well, although he is nowhere near as far along as what Doucoure is. There was no mention of Demarai Gray, but Everton are hopeful that he'll be in the squad for the game against City at the weekend after injuring himself in a 3-1 defeat at Newcastle. And Reece Welsh, again the young centre-back, pictured quite heavily in training with the first team as well. He's been training with the first team for a while, but more focus on him. And obviously Everton defensively not being great, people looking to see whether or not the young centre-back will get a go. Certainly got the physique for it, but I think it's probably more just getting the experience of training day to day with the first team players. But gives the manager a good chance to have a look at him, of course. 2 of Everton's games have been moved for television coverage in April. They are the away game at West Ham United, which was scheduled for April the 2nd, has now moved to Sunday, April the 3rd. That game will kick off at 2 o'clock. And the following week, Everton's home game against Manchester United remains on April the 9th, but it will now kick off at 12:30 and will be shown by BT Sport. So 2 of those games moved there. Jody Morris has explained why he never joined Frank Lampard's staff at Everton. And basically the main reason is because he wants to be a manager. He said he's spoken to Frank Lampard and he'd gone for a couple of jobs as a manager. Because that's what he wants, that's what he thinks his next step up is. Rather than coming to Everton and being part of the coaching staff, he wanted to be considered as a manager, and he's now looking for that job. So that's why he never joined Lampard. And finally, João Virginia has said that one of the reasons he moved back to Portugal, to Sporting Lisbon, because he was tired of the rain on Merseyside, as well as not getting a lot of games. And obviously Everton brought in a goalkeeper in Asmir Begovic in the summer. Virginia moved down to third choice goalkeeper and said that he wanted to try something new, and the rain and lots of it can cause depression. He's gone over to Portugal. He's only played a couple of times for Sporting Lisbon, and it's unclear whether or not they are going to make the loan move permanent. He did make his Champions League debut for them in a defeat against Ajax in December, but there's still no word whether or not they're going to turn João Virginia's loan move into a permanent one just yet. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. That is it for the News Daily. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you download the Ultimate Fan app. Have a go with that. You can win £1,000 prize money. And also, if you want more videos, including daily live videos, join us on Patreon. The link is in the description. See you later.